I think I met Senator Bebout when he was running for governor some time ago. At the time, he came to Buffalo. He's obviously a very accomplished speaker. He's got that big presence, that booming voice. I had known of Eli for a number of years, but to see him and to have the ability to talk to him, that was really the first opportunity I had a chance to meet him.
I first watched Senator Bebout when he was playing basketball at the University of Wyoming. But I really got to know him when he was elected to the House of Representatives. I started lobbying in 1986, so we both arrived about the same time. And he moved through the chairs, and he moved up and became Speaker of the House and was appointed to fill a Senate seat vacated by Bob Peck.
We were both appointed. I was appointed to replace Senator Barrasso, who had gone off to Washington, D.C. So we were asked to introduce ourselves at the first caucus meeting of the Wyoming Senate. And he stood up and introduced himself, and then I stood up and introduced myself. And of course, you go from 6'7" to 5'6", and I finished up and I said, now that gives you the long and short of it right there. So
seeing Eli stand up to his full height in debate was always something that you watched as colleagues looked up and paid attention.
I always look up to Eli. He is tall in stature, and he's very big in influence, and he is a person who really gets things done.
What really has always driven Senator Bebout was this heartfelt pride in the state of Wyoming. His drive is what made him such an effective leader.
Eli was in that fine tradition of Wyoming businessmen that were conservative, always thought about the future, ways to build the state, and that was personified in the way he behaved and what he did.
He's a very strong person. He's a very well-educated person. He's a person that can meet with any of these people pretty much on their own level. Everything he did, you could say he did it in a professional, ethical manner.
It was pretty obvious to me that Eli had tremendous leadership skills. I really didn't have a chance to serve in the Capitol with him when he was Speaker of the House, but I did get the chance to work with him when he became President of the Senate. Anybody who gets elevated to Speaker and then to President obviously has the respect of his colleagues.
One of the things that Senator Bebout taught me was to reach out across the room and have a dialogue with fellow senators who may be in different districts that might be affected when your district is not.
Fairness is, a cornerstone of the public policy process, and giving people time to speak their mind, present their information. Eli was all of that. He was very good about making sure that people were heard, people had their say, and that there was ample input before a decision was made.
I know from my time as treasurer, Eli made a huge difference in some of the things we were trying to do to make sure that our portfolio was both conservatively led, but also made for better opportunities for investment success. And Eli's weight behind that, his wisdom, the reasoning that he brought to that effort, and the challenges that he presented to me, all were signs of his remarkable ability to not only lead, but test you in the process. Eli, Senator, Mr. President, Speaker Bebout.
Congratulations on being the recipient of the Bill Daniels Ethical Leadership Award.
Congratulations. Well deserved, and it was a real privilege to serve with you.
You deserve it.
You certainly deserve it.